My name is Diane Kristen, and in 1996 I founded a children's environmental program, and it was the beginning of my journey to teach children not only about nature, but how to take care of their environment. So I begin this as an important environmental journey for us all. It is the story about our home, a home that is 4.5 billion years old. The story goes, we are the third planet from the sun, and where there is the only known life, relying on only 2% fresh water for this planet and its inhabitants. And 3 billion years ago, the continents rose from the depths of the oceans. Species began to thrive and civilizations began. Our story, though, takes a dark shift. 200 years ago, fossil fuels are discovered and the Industrial Revolution begins. It is the beginning of Industrial Revolution pollution. Carbon dioxide emissions from fossil fuel begins to acidify our oceans. It is a serious rise of our oceans' temperature rising, our planet's temperature rising. So you see, the rise of CO2 acidification is warming our oceans, and the gravity of this is, the warmer the oceans, the more violent the oceans, and you can see this all over the world. It is critical to understand that our oceans are key to our climate. Acidification also affects our freshwater Great Lakes. Our planet's 2% fresh water is key for survival, and each of us is key to a healthy, sustainable Earth. So I am taking you to the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C., so we can actually see these dynamics. Because you see, from governments to citizens, it is education that is key. It is education to reduce a dangerously growing, dirty carbon footprint on our planet.
Ours is an ocean planet. The interplay of water and atmosphere shapes our weather and our climate, making all life possible on Earth.
For over a decade, this exhibition has been directly across from the United States White House.
The sun, water in the ocean absorbs most of that heat. In this view of Earth, we're looking at sea surface temperatures over a 2-year period. Red is warm, blue is cool. The closer to the equator, the warmer the water. Warm ocean water can trigger violent storms. Depending on their geographical location, these violent storms go by different names: hurricane, cyclone, or typhoon. But they are the same powerful phenomenon, with a spiral shape and a central eye. Let's dissect just 1 month in the planet's history. On one side of the globe, Hurricane Katrina devastated the southern United States. While at the same time, on the other side, Typhoon Nabi pummeled Japan. Violent winds tore apart buildings, highways battered shorelines. Heavy rains triggered massive flooding inland. As the storms spent their fury, property worth billions of dollars was destroyed. Hundreds of thousands of people were made homeless, and thousands lost their lives.
So you can see how the ocean affects weather worldwide. And you can see why green implementation is critical to counter oceans heating, green infrastructure, energy, and transportation.
In this view of Earth, we see carbon dioxide being absorbed through the seasons. The darker the green, the higher the concentration of CO2.
And tragically, acidification from CO2 is killing our ocean's coral reefs, a plant food source for all ocean species. And it is important to know that 50% of Earth's oxygen is provided by our ocean plant life. So when we connect these educational dots, we can see the danger.
Oil and natural gas. We rely on fossil fuels for nearly everything, from transportation to building to food production. Every time we burn these fossil fuels, we take carbon out of the ground and put it into the atmosphere. Our energy use is radically tipping the carbon balance. Data spanning the last 400,000 years show that carbon dioxide levels have fluctuated. But during that time, CO2 always remained below 300 parts per million. In the 1950s, CO2 levels started skyrocketing.
You can see these dangerously growing CO2 levels. Large cities making large carbon footprints are key to CO2 reduction, or the crisis grows. This affects an entire planet, this beautiful blue marble home that we all hold in absolute wonder. Things must change.
Together we can confront the carbon crisis. We have changed the Earth's climate and ocean by our actions, yet our actions can stem the tide. We can each commit to less energy and to using it more efficiently. The same human ingenuity that made the Industrial Revolution can launch a new revolution. One built sustainable energy, solar, wind, waves, even algae. The choices we make right now determine Earth's future climate. It's not too late.
From countries to townships, action is critical to survival. Green infrastructure is more tree-lined streets and parking lots. Green energy, solar and wind, and green transportation to reduce single-car usage is absolute key. And climate change should have never been politicized because it affects an entire population of a planet. Our movement is Address Earth, the mission, and the education, because this is your address. It's our collective address. We provide your educational tools where you can begin your mission today. It is our Address Earth social media platform that you will find our meaningful educational experience programming. Meaningful watershed education is coming to most schools through the STEM science program. We provide education to protect our 2% freshwater through this education. This includes a workshop called Your Role in the Rain. Our tools include ways for communities to form tree planting programs, like Plant It Forward, and education on how to care and protect green infrastructure. Green infrastructure is key to cool our towns because on 90-degree days, it is 120 degrees on our streets. This is unsustainable for Earth's species. Under a tree, the temperature is reduced to 70 degrees. The critical importance to green up cities over our cement grid is crucial to heat island effects that linger in our atmosphere. Heat from cement lingers in a community, making its climate hotter. From green infrastructure to energy to transportation, all are critical to reduce heating our green global system. Go to Address Earth on Facebook to receive your membership package and join the movement toward education. Address Earth is our statement, our collective statement, that we are a movement toward a sustainable and green future for all species. Every city, township, and borough can find this education on our website that petitions all cities, townships, and boroughs to become expeditiously proactive in your green infrastructure, energy, and transportation. All of our actions are key to the solution.